Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another My Take. My name is Mikey. I am your host for this show. Russel Wislon. Russel Wislon is a disappointment with the Denver Broncos this 2022 NFL season. But why? Yes, ladies and gentlemen, why? Well, why the fuck would the Denver Broncos pay Russel Wislon $245 million per year? That's the question I first asked myself. While he sucked for the last year or two, he sucks right now even more. And every sports critic agrees with me. He hasn't been the same since he was in the last Super Bowl game he had with the Seattle Seahawks. Let's be sincere. In my opinion, the only damn reason this guy was good was because of the greatness of Coach Pete Carroll and his staff. Let's look at the two big games he's had in the last 6 games. Denver versus the Chargers. Russell's stats were 15 completions, 28 attempts. He had a total of 188 yards, and they lost 19-16 in overtime. Then let's look at the Denver versus the Indianapolis Colts. Russell's stats were 21 completions, 39 attempts, with a total of 274 yards. And they lost 12-9 in overtime. The NFL must be killing themselves by putting the Denver Broncos this 2022-2023 NFL season on primetime television just because they acquired Russel Wislon for $245 million. Holy crap. He isn't pulling his weight with the team. He was supposed to be the hero, the savior, just like the great quarterback that they had, Peyton Manning. But he wasn't, and he isn't right now. He's not going to lead them anywhere. He sucks right now, and we know it. As of today, the Broncos are 2-4 in the AFC West. There seems to be this zero chemistry between Wislon and his players. I've heard in the past that Seattle players didn't have good chemistry with Russell. Like if he was a little diva. Who knows if this is true or not? Maybe it's the coaching staff with the Broncos not complimenting Russell, and as Pete did with the Seattle Seahawks. Or maybe it's the opposite. Maybe Russell might not like being a compliment to a Denver Broncos team. He's so damn stubborn, and he can't adjust to his role and the players at Denver. Rob Walton, one of the new Walmart heirs, and the new owner of the Denver Broncos. He needs to rethink this Wislon contract. It wasn't under his tenure, but it was still part of his contract agreement when he bought the team. They still need to rethink this contract that they have with Russel Wislon by evaluating 2 things. First reason is the number of years the contract has itself. No one stays good or gets better for 5 years in a row. And the second reason is that the Broncos need to get and prepare for the future. And this includes a quarterback that can learn somewhat about the game, about playing in the regular season by also playing in the postseason and a Super Bowl. Somewhat like Aaron Rodgers did with Brett Favre. Do you think it's time for Russell to hang it up? Will the Broncos be in elite status this year or in the next 5 years under Russel Wilson's contract? Let us know what you think in the comment area. It's hard to define Russell because he's not playing good right now, but he has had a track record of being good in the past. He is 33 years old, and age is not friendly to quarterbacks. Neither are injuries, but he just doesn't have it like he used to, at least in my opinion. At least up to these 6 games we've seen, he doesn't have it. Tell us what you think. Do you think it's time for Russell to hang it up? Will the Broncos be elite? Let us know in the comment area. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, follow, and tell your friends, your amigos, that here Mikey's back.